All right, guys, welcome into today's video, and we're going to clear up some stuff that we made a video on Friday, and we're going to touch base on what Fidelity said. And we got John Brda clearing up some stuff because there's a little bit of FUD out there, and Fidelity, I think, came back and clarified that up themselves. So first, I just want to say we got the Brda we trust back there. We still love and George we trust, but we got to say Brda we trust because he helped us clear this up, which we knew it. I think Fidelity just has more of a transcript for their employees to read, and I think it was just wrong on what they read, maybe the wrong transcript or something on this situation we got here. Because like I said, this really hasn't happened before. It's a big mess, and hoping this will get cleared up. So first, I want to say thank you to John Brda for the clarification. All right, so J911M did this post here, and we covered this in Friday's video. And always, like I said, if you have questions, reach out to your broker, whoever you got your MMTLP with. I'm just trying to really relay messages that other people has found or that I have found. Like I said, I haven't talked to myself with Fidelity in a while. But like I said, I was kind of waiting for the S1 to be completed and approved and give it a couple days. And I contacted TradeStation and the same thing with them. So here on this post we covered on Friday, he had these questions here. And if you wanted to go back and check out Friday's video, like I said, you can read everything, pause the video, and read these questions real quick. So here he says, like, basically, what do I need to do if the shares go private? And there was one part in here that we read that got people a little upset because it is incorrect. And this was the Fidelity response. And he says here, while Fidelity has not yet been given information regarding this spinoff, I did some research and I see that Nextbridge Hydrocarbons have filed with the SEC to have common stock, which would be tradable if that filing becomes effective. So that's where I think there's a little bit of confusion because probably Noah here doesn't understand it's private in a sense. He maybe doesn't understand that it's going private. So it won't be going tradable because it's not going to be, public. And here he says, John Brda comes in to clarify this for us. And he says, the Fidelity response is wrong. Read the S1. Preferred will be canceled. Nextbridge will be private with no trading market. No DTC eligible. Therefore, no way to clear. So there you go. That's John Brda clearing it up. Now, we know John Brda really wasn't going to comment too much, but I felt like this was an important matter that maybe he felt he needed to step in and just kind of give his quick little 2 cents on that, which we thank you very much for that response. You can see J9 here commented back. Thank you, John Brda. Thank you for clearing this up. I did follow up a response from Fidelity later today asking them how could it be tradable in a private company. I also let people know yesterday to reach out to the brokers to make sure they are not given incorrect info, which is true. So here you can see we got a different representative here from Fidelity. This one is Cheryl, as you see. Here you see, thank you for taking the time to contact Fidelity via the email channel. It's my pleasure to assist you with your question on your shares of MetaMaterials MMTLP. I checked with the Fidelity Corporate Actions Group, and Fidelity has yet to receive information about this spinoff, and because of this, we are unable to answer questions related to the outcome of the spinoff or the ability to trade any shares received. Even at a general level, we are unable to speculate on whether private shares will be tradable until we have more information. You're welcome to check back with us once the announcement has been finalized about the merger. So that is more of a, I would say, definitely a correct response that first representative from Fidelity should have did. Maybe they shouldn't have went out there and took a guess on it being tradable because this is a private situation. So I think this is more of what, like I said, TradeStation says, which I have my Fidelity stuff as well. I have shares in Fidelity and TradeStation of MMTLP. But I believe this is what we need to go on because this is pretty much accurate. Like I said, the SEC hasn't officially approved it yet, and we still need to wait for that official MetaMaterials press release to get that, more official. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. Once the SEC says it's good, and then we hopefully get in a couple of days that official press release, then I want to call back to Fidelity and call back to TradeStation and get responses from there. Once it's all official, it's approved, and they can have the documents and take a couple days to go over it. which I will as well, and we'll probably do that here on the channel. But we just want to make sure that it's all going to be good to go, which we know that they are definitely making sure this is not going to be tradable or transferable, to say the least. All right, so taking a look here at the price action from Friday. As you know, I did a video kind of early as I was going out, so I want to touch base. And actually, we ended after hours green, which I believe when I did that video, we were red, and now we ended up green. So that's pretty awesome. Looking at the futures tomorrow, S&P is up 1 point. The Dow futures up 13 points. The NASDAQ's up 12 points. And the Russell 2000s are just negative, less than a point. So kind of on the fence right now, but we are green, so let's hope it stays that way. And we ended the day at 4.168 million shares traded, so slightly below about 1.9 million on the shares traded. And here on Yahoo Finance, they still have a $3 price target. So if you're buying here at 83, 84 cents, and they still have a $3, that's a huge increase, which we want more than that, of course. And I do think the dividend is going to be the start of that once this all becomes complete. Here we go. MetaMaterials MMTLP was just down 1 cent, guys. Down 0.69%. And it was pretty low volume. We only traded 197,000 in volume. Now I can bring you the Fintel information from Friday as well. Days to cover is at 9.5 days. Short interest is a little less than 9%. Get out here and take a look at the numbers. Short shares that are available leading into tomorrow morning will be 300,000. So we're back pretty low because there for a while we was at a couple million, and now we're back down to 300,000. Short bar fees at 10.62%. Looking at the Fender short volume ratio at a little less than 47%. And looking at the aggregate short volume ratio is 49.07. So almost half of the volume was through the dark pools and shorted. And I believe that's all we got there. And moving on here, taking a look at the current oil prices. Let's see if we got any updates. WTI crude at $85.45. Brent crude at $91.50. And natural gas climbed back above $8. When we did the video Friday, I want to say natural gas was in the 7s. Like it might have been $7.90 or $7.99, something like that. So it did creep above that $8 threshold there. So, you know, gas and oil is kind of coming back up, which is what we want to see. Well, in the overall stock market, you don't want to see it. But in our situation, because we have MMTLP, we kind of want to see that for our preferred share dividend. So, yeah, I believe that is all I really wanted to cover in today's video. Let me just check my Twitter here real quick, guys. What did I put some likes on? Of course, got to give a shout out here to my boys, the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Put a whooping there on Saturday. That's what I like to see right there. Hopefully we keep doing that every week, which I think we will. Let's see. Of course, shout out here to anyone still holding PSNY, Polestar, man. I think they're going to be, you know, just amazing down. You know, they're going to be, that stock is so undervalued. Polestar, man. Polestar is just so undervalued. It's unreal. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be the #2 player here in the EV space, and I just believe they're going to be right there with Tesla, and years to come they'll probably keep up. All right, I see Roller Pigeons has a video out as well, which I'm going to go check out her video because I'm finishing up mine. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, check out the links down below, and I'll catch you on next video, guys. Peace.